'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello guys, and welcome to my review of the Super Mario movie that just came out recently. As you've probably heard, it's doing pretty well at the box office and stuff. Like, yeah, this movie's doing pretty well. And yeah, I ended up watching this movie with my family. And you probably already seen this beginning where, Bowser is just trying to rule the Mushroom Kingdom and gets the superstar. And now he just needs Princess Peach to truly rule the world, I guess. Then you just actually get to see Mario with his family and having some kind of advertisement. Yeah, I'm not really going to show too much because I don't want to spoil stuff, but yeah, and just get to see some of Mario and Luigi's scenes together, which is cool. Yeah, they just they really go well together, which they should be because it's Mario and Luigi. But actually seeing them done properly this time instead of that live action movie that we got before, like, oh my god. Yeah, if you've seen that, damn. And this is just already a lot better than that, and just seeing their bonding and how they're just inseparable until you know what happens. Which, if you've seen the trailer, you already know that Luigi gets kidnapped by Bowser, so they kind of like do like a reversal with, because normally it would be Princess Peach who gets captured, but instead it's Luigi. And as the movie went on, that kind of started to be a problem because they made me like Luigi a lot, and then he's barely in the movie at a certain time in the movie. Because you see him mostly at the beginning and the end, the mid part, like barely around. His for obvious reasons. But damn, I kind of wish he either got freed sooner or it was Princess Peach who was captured instead, because Luigi was just way more interesting and fun to watch. Yeah. And I like the little references they made with Luigi's Manchester and stuff when he does get captured. But yeah. And all the dry bones is, which we'll get to that stuff, but yeah. But as for the main Mario stuff, yeah, they're just basically plumbers who are just doing their jobs, and then when something goes wrong, basically they end up in another world while their town gets flooded and stuff. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but then they end up in like the Super Mario world, but Luigi ends up in the darker area, while Mario ends up in the Princess Peach's castle area. Yeah. And that's when he, meets Toad and stuff. Yeah. Which, yeah, Toad, he's a really likable character in this. Yeah. He's fun. Yeah, I like Toad. And just the way how the visuals of the movie is pretty good. Yeah. And then, when they get to this area, but yeah. I'm just going to skip over that stuff anyway. But yeah, it's a really good film. I definitely recommend you watch it if you haven't already. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's brilliant in my opinion. Like, you probably will love it more than me because I'm actually not really a big Mario fan compared to other people. But I do like Mario to some degree, and this is a pretty good film. It's not bad, like, and that's the good thing. Like, video game movies and TV shows are actually starting to be good now, instead of having just flops after flops, thanks to Sonic, I guess. And then there's the Last of Us show, which I just didn't watch that because it just looked like it was the game, just basically telling the game that you've already seen, instead of having the game as a concept, but then maybe doing a remix of stuff, like, I don't know how The Walking Dead does it, where they'll have certain things that from the comic, but then they kind of remix it, and sometimes they'll keep the same thing, like some of the core things they have to keep, but yeah. But yeah, it's a very good movie. I'd probably rate it like 7.5. That's probably the fairest I can go. The highest I can go because Seth Rogen's in this, and I'm not a big fan of Seth Rogen. So when he comes into the movie, he's not terrible as I thought he was gonna be, but he's not really going all out because he's playing as Donkey Kong. You'd think he'd be playing as some minor character, but no, he's playing as Donkey Kong. Like, they should have got just someone who would actually make Donkey Kong feel more lively instead of Seth Rogen's dead voice, dead cringe voice. Like, no, you need someone else for Donkey Kong, man. Like how they got Idris Elba for Knuckles. Like the casting was just on point when it came to, you know, Sonic 2. Getting Idris Elba as Knuckles was just perfect. Yeah. And Seth Rogen for flipping Donkey Kong was just a stupid choice. Yeah. I mean, Chris Pratt, I never had a problem with Mario being Chris Pratt. It's just, and I guess if the voice is not perfect, oh well, but he does a decent job with the voice, I guess, but I just cared about the movie being good, to be honest, and it is good, yeah. And for the most part, yeah, it's good. I watched it with my family, like, even my mum enjoyed it, so yeah. It's a good film, yeah. Has some cool end credit scenes too, and Jack Black's Bowser, amazing. Yeah, one of the best parts of the movie. Yeah, Princess Peach is okay, but I'll get into that with spoilers. But yeah, other than that, it's a good film, and I recommend it. So yeah, I'm gonna get into spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get into spoilers. So let me just go back to when Luigi ends up in the Bowser's castle area, and you just see the dry bones coming after him and stuff. Like, it's just crazy. Yeah, getting chased by the dry bones is. There's like a whole army, and that's when he, you know, gets captured and stuff. And then this is when Mario gets assistance from Toad, who he meets, and helps him find Princess Peach, who could help him. And then he needs to get past these guards, but I guess Toad helps with that by just cooking something for him. Man, they're easily distracted. So then he's able to get inside, ask for assistance from the, you know, Princess Peach. And Princess Peach, she doesn't even feel like Princess Peach. She feels more like Daisy, with how athletic and stuff she is, and basically she's more of a, I don't know, a more braver Princess Peach, because Princess Peach is the one who normally gets captured and stuff. But yeah, they wanted to make her like super important in this film. Yeah, like she can hold her own, she's better than Mario, that kind of thing. But I wouldn't say they go too far with it. And obviously in later games she becomes a more, you know, a character who can actually defend herself and stuff and not get captured all the time. But from day one, she wasn't this perfect. Like, what the hell? Because they basically say that she was perfect from day one. Like when she is helping Mario train to prove that he can actually help. And then you just see all this, man. And it's like, yeah, Princess Peach couldn't really do all this. No way. And then you just see Mario just fail several times. Like, she's just so perfect. And, you know, Mario gets a power up, which will make him, I guess, bigger. But yeah, takes him a few tries to actually get it until he, you know, does it perfectly. Yeah. Even though he kind of does mess up at the end, but he basically mostly did it perfectly. I can't remember if he got distracted or something. Yeah, he was looking at Princess Peach, then just gets hit. Yeah. But since he proved himself enough, like, she just takes him anyway. Yeah. And yeah, Bowser's just trying to, you know, get his army to get Princess Peach. Well, they're gonna invade Princess Peach's castle anyway. And yeah, he's just dedicating his love to Princess Peach and everything. And then, you know, Luigi's just getting taken to like the cage where the penguins are, which, you know, the penguin army that got massacred at the beginning, which you've seen it in the trailer. So I didn't really need to fully, you know, show that scene. And this is when they go off on their adventure. Bowser's basically interrogating Luigi to tell stuff about his brother. They end up on going to Donkey Kong's world. And if they're going to get assistance and some of the army from the king, they need to fight Donkey Kong. I mean, I'm not going to lie, this part was entertaining. But since it's Seth Rogen, it kind of took me a bit out of the scene. But it was still entertaining, yeah. And just seeing all the power-ups for Mario, like the cat one, and how he uses that to defeat Donkey Kong, was pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, that was a cool fight. And then the Mario Kart part, yeah, that was pretty cool, but it's not really racing, it's more like Bowser's army like chasing after him, and end up on Rainbow Road and stuff. I mean, it was a cool scene, but it's not really a Mario Kart. And then I guess the best scene is when you see the blue shell. Yeah, basically suicide bomber. That blue shell. Yeah, then they end up falling down and getting eaten but you know, they survive by working together. I guess Princess Peach is getting ready to take on Bowser if she has to, and evacuating everyone. And the only reason she goes with Bowser is because, you know, she's threatening the tall people, so yeah, she just comes willingly. They're basically stuck in that thing, but then they find a way to get out. She's gonna get married to Bowser, basically forced marriage, so he can rule the kingdom. But then she fights back, and Mario comes with Donkey Kong. They kick ass. And then that's when, you know, Bullet Bill comes and tries to destroy the, you know, Princess Peach's castle and stuff, but then it chases after Mario. I can't fully remember how he deals with that bullet, but yeah, he ends up destroying it somehow. But yeah, we're just gonna skip through this. What does it go for? Like the plumber hole, yeah. But doesn't it? It goes to like outer space, I think, yeah, from memory. Yeah, and then the castle just ends up in his world, and Luigi gets free. So then they basically team up to fight Luigi, Mario, Princess Peach all team up to, you know, fight Bowser, even though like Mario for a second is kind of hiding. But then he gets the strength to, you know, fight back. And then that's when he gets, that cool scene when Luigi's protecting Mario, which, you know, he hasn't been in the movie for a lot. So that was a pretty cool scene. Basically got to be Captain America. Yeah. And then they get the super power up from the star when Bowser's not looking. And then they become Super Saiyans. Yeah, just a cool scene. I can't see something like this when we get Sonic 3, like Shadow and Mario just destroying I can't remember what you call the monster, but that'll be a cool scene when we see it in live action. That's going to be so good. Yeah, they're basically just invincible. They can just kick ass. It's just such an awesome scene. Yeah. And their finish as well to Bowser. Oof. Amazing. Then, you know, do reunite with the family, which I guess the family looked down at them at first, with them trying to be a plumber and not really working out, and then them actually saving the day. You know, they get appreciated. Yeah. And it just ends with them being a lot more popular and people actually, you know, accepting them. But I guess they also get to do plumber work in the Mushroom Kingdom, which is cool. But yeah. Then just ending with Jack Black, with, you know, being a small version and just being captured. And then I think they tease Yoshi at the end too. Yeah. Yeah, it's a solid movie. Pretty good film. Nothing brilliant, but it's a pretty good film. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But yeah, tell me what you thought of the movie. Did you enjoy it? Let me know down below. Appreciate if you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.